are you, Unlucky? Good evening. I hope you're doing well. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. Hi, ay, 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 ay. I already did all this. Hang on. Oh, no, I didn't. Thought something was wrong. Alrighty. Let's go... Oh, I need carbon brick. I'm this close. I'm this close to finishing base. Hey, Asmus! How are you? You doing okay? Everything going good with you? Don't mind me, I'm just clicking buttons so that I can get into this. Oh, Cronin. Alrighty. Oh, right, here we go. This is what we want. Alright. Oh, what are you doing here, Gabriel? Hang on. Wait, no, I bet you Gabriel... No, Gabriel's not down here. Ambriel's down here. Hang on. Are any of these... No, I didn't think so. Right. Okay. Only one? You're kidding me. Okay, we gotta have... Oh goodness, I have so many bricks. Oh my god, more bricks. Now Ponsyrus. Nah. Okay. Nothing. And then calcit. Alright. Now that that's done, it's the last thing I have to upgrade. Can I do it? I'm 2 off. I'm 2 off. I'm so close. This counts like a year old and I still haven't... I'm 2 boxes off finishing the base. Can't believe this. Wait, hang on. I think I can do it. Hang on. In here... No, in here. There's this. Okay, right? Hang on. So, and then if the daily missions... There's this, right? I've done... Oh, right! New week. So we also got weekly missions. There's none in the weekly missions. There's some here, and there's some in there. So let's start. Hang on. I need to be able to do this. I want to be able to do this now. Come on. Oh, what? What do you mean no more? How dare you? Oh wait, is it just because I repeated visiting that day now that I visited? Hang on. Okay, let's scroll down a bit. And let's go to like here. Visit Tunisia. No. Why? This is repeated visits. This doesn't say limit reached. So, are there ones where I haven't reached the limit? Hang on. This is so confusing. Because the day definitely just reset. Maybe not. Back to the Arknights. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is what it seems like. Back to the Arknights. I gotta get the levels done so I can get to the level where this material. Hang on. I just had a thought. Hang on, what is it called? Something fiber, right? Where is it? 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝋼𝍊 fiber. Okay, no, it's only available on 13-5. Whereas, I'm sure, hang on, there's gotta be something that costs... No, it won't be... Does it appear if I view it in here? 6-2 it says. But it doesn't talk about... Maybe because I haven't unlocked it. Yeah, because I haven't done these, right? I remember... No, it wouldn't be here. Oh, I don't remember where it is. Hang on. Time to do some investigative journalism. 𝍊𝋼𝋼𝍊𝋼 fiber. Nope, nope, it's just those 2 stages. I have to get that far. Chapter bloody 13. Oh no. Oh no. Alrighty. Let's try this then. Oh there's also this. I'll do that later. Alright. Main story. Shatter of a vision, birth of a tragedy. Alright. 7-6. Let's do this. Actually, wait, hang on, what does this look like? This doesn't look too bad. We'll just go with this. Chernobyl, underground base. 10:30 a.m. Were you waiting for me here? Yes. It took me a long time to find you. We'll begin the operation after we finish collecting all the environmental information. Before that, it'll benefit you to hear exactly what's going on inside Chernobyl's core city. Amia's a bit tied up on the scene, so she won't be able to join this discussion. You've already read the information in the mission briefing, but that kind of information is not good enough for a mind like yours. I'm glad you see me as more than a simple battlefield commander. You might not remember, but I do. I remember you had quite a talent for heating up rations by pouring boiling water directly into your mouth at 4 in the morning. If you don't believe me, you can try for yourself. But skip the chatter. We don't have much time. Rhodes Island and the LGD worked together to take down Reunion and neutralize the forces controlled by Mephisto and Crownslayer. After that, Reunion's deployments in Lungmen fell apart completely. Amir reported to me that you had a difficult fight with a Frost Nova, an infected serving Reunion as leader of a special squad at the bottom of Lungmen. The battle ended in your victory. There was no victor. I understand. According to the data from parts, you had the cooperation of our operators when you brought the enemy's body back to Rhodes Island for treatment. I don't consider her an enemy. Dr. Autunna, distinguish your friends from your foes. No, you might get the wrong idea, but you must hear me out. I am not trying to blame you, Dr. Autunna. Amir told me what happened between you and the enemy commander. Only those who were there at the time had the information to decide what to do. I don't even have the right to overreach and criticize your judgment. You tried to understand the motives of that infected. You were willing to bear the consequences for the things she, 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝋼𝍊, did. That is what you did. If you plan to use this method to make sense of the suffering in this world, I have no reason to blame you. I am even willing to vouch for you before the operators of Rhodes Island, Dr. Autunna. Make your own decisions, and I will try not to interfere. After that, I will determine the part of the responsibility that belongs to Rhodes Island. Your powers and responsibilities complement one another. Distinguish your enemies from your friends. Those are your words, not mine. If you really want to breathe as one... You're actually siding with me? I never said that. More accurately, 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝍊 and her Yeti squad were a guerrilla team of elite infected. Right now, there are still two elite forces that Reunion is still able to mobilize. These guerrilla warriors are the first. The second is the 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝍊 mercenary, W, and her team of sellswords. According to my intel, W used some underhanded tactics to seize leadership of the 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝍊 mercenaries working with Reunion. We don't have time to go over what should be common historical knowledge, but let me say this frankly. 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝍊 mercenaries are unreliable, a problem W faces just as much as Reunion. 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝍊𝍊 mercenaries are unlike normal agency mercenaries. They are the overflowing military might of Kazdal, spilling out across the land. Trying to control them is an act of folly. It will only anger the forces backing them. You seem to have a pretty deep understanding of the 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝍊𝍊s. I haven't even gotten to the important part. The point is, the infected guerrillas of Yeti Squad are completely different from the 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝍊 mercenaries. There are no similarities between them in terms of their form, organization, behavior, or creed. Before joining Reunion's ranks, they were an independent guerrilla force of infected, and their prestige was even greater among certain groups of infected than that of Reunion. And before they formed this guerrilla force, they used to be part of the mighty Ursus military. The guerrillas of the Northwest Tundra? I'm not sure where you learned that piece of information, Doctor, but color me impressed. Though that piece of information itself is fairly basic, I am relieved that you're able to proactively gather intel on your own. You just had to tack that bit onto the end, didn't you? I only give what you deserve. We've arrived at the foundations of the industrial sector at Chernobygg's core city. Next, we'll lead 3 teams through the complex underground passages, take the sewer pipes into the industrial layer, and come up in the heart of the core city. Be aware that any enemies you see patrolling these areas are not the ordinary Reunion thugs you're used to fighting. We will meet rigorously trained soldiers, Reunion's soldiers, trained in the tactics of Ursus's own army by the guerrillas. Our recon operators discovered that communication networks have been forcefully cut off within the core city. Rather, it seems that Reunion didn't even try to maintain these channels. This is a severe constraint upon modern-day squads who rely on the most common modes of communication. What this means is Reunion either already has some special way of communicating, or they simply aren't prepared to fight. Based on what we saw in Chernobyl a month ago, don't expect that second scenario. However, if communication is cut off, the lower-ranking reunion members won't receive direct commands. Most of the time, expect them to act independently. I fear they won't know signals that they cannot receive. A signal that only countries and city-states can distinguish. One that marks the territory of Ursus. A terrible storm is brewing within this city. Chaos, whether caused accidentally or deliberately, will permeate everywhere like thick smoke. They're a step ahead of me, and the seeds of ruin have already been sown. What's your conclusion? Conflict is brewing within Reunion. How are you so sure? I've seen the same thing unfold countless of times across the land. Is there something you're not telling me? I've said pretty much everything I needed to say. As for the rest, we'll cross those bridges when we get to them. Even if we're still just preparing for war, efficiency still matters. Please help me notify the members of Team R4, Doctor. Have them take these devices. Hold on. Is there a problem? Don't these belong to Rosmontis? Yes. You seem to know more about Rosmontis than the conversation you had in the bioprocessing unit indicated. I saw her getting ready to fight. Never expected she'd have the power to use a device like this. Every elite operator has a considerable amount of strength. We expect them to take charge. So you haven't had the time to understand how Rosmontis fights. But just to get this out of the way, there are some things they should not be shouldering alone. As a field commander, a necessary part of your job is to help relieve the pressure on these operators. In this upcoming battle, you may make some shocking discoveries. Huh? Very few people aren't shocked after watching Rosmontis fight. Make sure you're ready for it. Dr. Autunna, you're here. We intercepted an enemy patrol squad, steadily handling the situation. Has the fighting started already? Doctor, your position there is kind of risky. I think you'll probably want to move. I just got here. Right there, behind you. Doctor, it's really dangerous to stand next to her. Enemy. What do you mean? Rosmontis? Enemy. Doctor, those are the ones who killed my family. Enemies. Where did this rage come from? Doctor? Okay, Rosmontis' voice. Doctor, step aside. Get out of the way. I'm not like Amiya. Amiya's arts can go around her friends to strike her enemies. But not me. I can't. So don't stand between me and my fight. Ah! That girl, the one carrying that box. What's going on? What's wrong with my eyes? I can't see anything. My eyes, my face, it hurts. It hurts. Something's crushing my head. No. It's been a long time since I've crushed anyone to death. Those swords! Those swords! Rosmontis? Reunion. I don't want you in my memories. Any of you. Huh. Forgotten Lands. Here we go. Yep. So there's the problem of this going on. I don't know when that's going to start. So I guess I'll start like this. Medic next. Ambriel. Okay, we're going this way now. This is why we have Thomas. Oh no. No, you're not going like that. You're gonna stay there and annoy the shit out of me. Alright. There we go. Thanks, Ambriel! Alrighty. I assume something strong is going to come out this way. I'll prepare that. Oh goodness, there's a lot of them. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for dying. It's much appreciated. Oh, that was easy. That was way too easy. Bloodied, torn, pierced. This isn't right. Us, enemies, people, wailing, screaming, groaning. This isn't right! I can't take this anymore. You have a question. Ask. Doctor, is this your first time seeing Rosmontus fight? I know it's hard to watch, but... I'll handle it. You go tend to the wounded enemies who can't fight anymore. Also, among them are communications personnel relaying orders and intelligence. If they're allowed to escape, it puts our whole operation at risk. Roger. How old is she? 14. And you're letting her... Please, people, let me through. What happened here? I just finished handling the... Doctor? What? Doctor, did you just call me? Who sent you out to fight? Who sent you here? Doctor? This is too cruel. Terrible. You should not have to suffer through this. Why would they let you do this? This isn't right. I did. You did what? I did. I chose to fight. I want to fight. There are some feelings I can only experience on the battlefield. Protecting my friends and family is the only way I can feel complete. Rhodes Island needs me. The world is calling my name to prevent more people like me from coming into it. Still though, you can't. You can't. Does death care that I am a child? Would war or disease spare someone because they are a child? When Amir or I stand on the battlefield, who looks at us thinking, children? We're monsters, aren't we, Doctor? No. No, Doctor. No, Dr. Autunna. It doesn't matter what I am. I just want to make a difference. With my family. Do you know Scout? What? Do you know Ace? Yes.
It's already been a few days since I watched any of the materials. I've forgotten a lot. But I only forgot. I'm not like you, Doctor, who threw away everything. 𝍊🋼🍊. No, I didn't mean that. But you get it, Amia. I get it, but just don't say it like that. Fine. I've lost bits and pieces of things. Lots of pictures and words. Those feelings. Feelings I can't say. Only Amia can understand. But they never truly left me. Hey, Sidosk. Doctor, I feel like you're complicated. Even more complicated than they say. They say I'm complicated too. Some of them are scared of me. Some of them say I shouldn't be like this. But they don't know I am like this. They don't know what I've been through. Why does my heart suddenly ache? Why do I want to cry, now, of all times? Even though I can't remember anything, why are my eyes still sore? Why are my lips dry? Who left a stain in the corridor? And why hasn't it been cleaned? Why do I feel worried when I break a vase, but also strangely happy? She's a cat. Why do I feel disgust from looking at flowers, but wonder from looking at bugs? What happened during all that time I can no longer remember? Why do these emotions keep welling up within me? Every operator I feel has their own unique differences. And when I lose them, those feelings also disappear. But why? Why do we even have emotions? Why do my tears keep flowing, even when I can't feel anymore? Didn't I already forget everything? But 𝍊🋼🍊 never wanted me to take her feelings away. These sudden surges of emotion belong to her, no matter what they are. They belong only to 𝍊🋼🍊. I can't interfere with them. As long as 𝍊🋼🍊 still has hope somewhere inside her, I won't do that. Because it's up to her to choose what to do. She can also choose to forget. To truly forget. What happened to 𝍊🋼🍊? Dr. Autunna, Rhodes Island has a strict screening process for our operators. Many of them apply for combat roles, and we reject most of those. We look at a lot of different metrics to decide if an operator is fit for combat. Combat ability, tactical aptitude, discipline, and physical fitness are all important parameters, but that barely scratches the surface. People often have difficulty trusting one another when they're on an actual mission. 𝍊🋼🍊 is here because she trusts in our orders and objectives, and we trust in her abilities and judgment. Please believe in me, Doctor. No, believe in us. You'll slowly begin to see the colors of her emotions. Doctor, thank you for fighting alongside Blaze. Why? You don't have to thank me. Blaze needs more people fighting alongside her, and I want to see her smile. I want to see you too. I want to see the one that Ace and Scout always talked about. Here you are. You found me this time. She uses heavy machinery to quickly and effectively destroy the enemy, while at the same time exhibiting astonishing self-control and adaptiveness. 𝍊🋼🍊 is one of Rhodes Island's greatest annihilation specialists. As such, the way she treats people and the way she speaks may worry you. The way she fights and its contrast with her appearance is indeed very cruel. Blaze running around with her chainsaw may be easier to accept, but the destruction of when 𝍊🋼🍊 takes the field is much harder to stomach. If it will help you sleep at night, I can make you a promise, if it will help at all. Rosmontis almost never kills, though her tactics seem singularity to aim for that outcome. She actually focuses on disabling the enemy's combat abilities. Take the last battle, for example. All the enemies were disarmed, and not a single one died to Rosmontis' attacks. She also has much more control over her weapons than she once did. Rosmontis never killed 𝑍�🋼🍊. About that. I mean, she technically counts it at almost never. So you know, there's some level of deniability, right? Right? It only makes sense. But yeah, cute kitty. Cute small murder kitty. Of course, and Calcid voice. Of course, whether or not we can keep the prisoners alive depends entirely on our ability to destroy Reunion's leadership. Only then will we be able to send rescue teams into the core city. But sometimes we must use lethal force in order to accomplish our goals. Some loss of life is inevitable. You still look disturbed. Is this all beyond your ability to accept? It doesn't make sense. You might not be able to accept the truth either. Her terrifying originium arts and incredible perception are not the only reasons why Rosmontis is an elite operator. Rosmontis demonstrates these qualities because she became an elite operator. We made our judgment not on whether to send her into battle, but how disastrous the consequences might be if we didn't let her become a fighter like this. What kind of consequences? Worst case scenario, her arts leak out from her body and push her to kill, subconsciously or otherwise. Humans killing each other has become the normal state of things. Even so, most people still hold their weapons and staves themselves. Whether or not someone who has lost her sense of self can still be called a person is another topic I'm not interested in discussing, but humanity grapples with the extent and manifestation of this problem. When you deprive a human being of her sentience, what is left? What is created? When that creation deprives us of our lives, who is at fault? The one who created the weapon? The one who used the weapon? Or the one we treat as a weapon? Another riddle. As we move on to the next battle, I may be able to teach you more. By the way, on the issue of her age, Amiya puts on a maturity that may have you fooled. Maybe, maybe not. A young creature known as a deadly weapon won't be seen as an ordinary child just because she looks young. Not to mention all that they've been through. Take what you need. It's time to head to the surface. What about Amiya? Is she a weapon too? You can ask her yourself. This is something you should hear from her. Calcit, stop right there. Warfarin, I was just leaving. Whatever it is, make it quick. You know the prophecy, don't you? Yes, there's nothing you don't know. Prophecy? Is that not why you allowed Amiya to go? Amiya is the commander of this operation, as well as the one who suggested it. But as young as Amiya is, how can she command? Warfarin, how long has it been since we left Kazdel? Be precise, or I am leaving. 2 months? Warfarin, stop joking around. I know what you mean. She's grown up. Yes, Warfarin. Time flies. Age progression in cortices and vampires is radically different. It has been 3 years since we left Kasdel. It may feel like a short time for you, but Amia has matured a lot. Answer my first question. The prophecy. The last Wendigo will die at the hands of the Lord of Fiends? Correct. I'm familiar with that guerrilla group and their leader. I'm certain it's him. The original phrasing of the prophecy was, "The son of Turks, traitor to Sarkaz, and disreputable end of the bloodline, will be executed by the Lord of Sarkaz." Some prophecy. Whether or not there's any extension of their bloodline, there are still many Wendigos living their lives in Columbia and Ursus. That is, if a few dozen can still be called many. And considering the context of time, you should view it as a threat. Many people do not want to see the Wendigos leave Kasdel. It wasn't either of us who said it, and since you remember it, you must have found it important, no? Are you getting old? Since when do you believe in prophecies and Sarkaz witchcraft? Old? Me? I contracted erypathy. Death is always here with me, waiting for the right time to strike. 𝍊🋼🍊, my life is no doubt much shorter than you think. Hey! Must we be so morbid? I'm not your little girl Closure. I won't let you keep skirting this topic. The issue you raised is quite morbid. Never mind. Hear me, 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝋼. The others may not say as much to you, but I will. He is one of the very few left among us. I am no bleeding heart, no goodly busybody, but we are Sarkaz. I am a vampire, and the old man is a Wendigo, but we are the same. This world is a tough place for Sarkaz. I hope he can return to Kasdel, if possible, or come with us. I'm not 𝍊🋼🍰. I'm not Sarkaz. So you refuse? No? I'll do what I can. Even I remember him, 𝍊🋼🍰. Your promise is stronger than anything. Don't get your hopes up that this will be easy. But this time, you'll be there. As long as Dr. 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝋼 makes her best effort, I'll accept the outcome. Maybe you haven't heard, but your proposal came too late. Some things have already unfolded, and rather unfortunately. Some time ago, an infected clinic in Chernobyl called Azazel traded information with us. I learned some more information about the Wendigo in Reunion's service. What's more, and you should know this well, anyone who stands against the most brutal blade in Ursus shall soon learn whether it tastes of salt or rust. Nobody should knowingly place our operators in danger. Some patients' days are numbered, but that number depends on the doctor treating them. It's all up to us. It's all up to us. And I told you before, you may have forgotten. I won't discipline you for it, but I may do something to put an end to it once and for all. You are not to say I'm frightening, 𝍊🋼🍰. We've been over this. Do not, under any circumstances, even at Rhodes Island, speak of the Lord of the Fiends. Ever. Wait! All hands, at ease! Rosmontis, am I getting this right? Yes, I feel it too. Dr. Autunna, something is unexpected here. What is it? I'm not totally sure, but the corsity might be slowing down?
Oh goodness. Another story? Oh no.
Unknown time. You're not going to draw the curtains?
The glass has already been broken. Doing that would just be lying to myself.
The glass doesn't matter. Whether Chen is safe does matter.
She's skilled. Not like her father or her mother.
Yes, nothing like her.
Beneath my feet is already another river of lights. Lungmen has already returned to normal, but they still don't know what will happen next. Alone, 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝋼𝍊 cannot stop this disaster.
Rhodes Island is with her. They will find her. Wit can no longer hold back the conservatives. For so many years, he has tried to suppress the Great Lords, but he has not been able to completely defeat them, only weaken them.
After the Great Rebellion, a harsh blow was dealt to the generals of the various armies and the old nobles behind them. Their status and wealth will be absorbed by the State Council, one by one. But I'm afraid that...
Afraid of what?
What if Wit is lying? What if this whole situation was plotted by Wit and the Emperor? What if the young Emperor planned all of this? Our enemies have always lurked in the shadows, but we've always had to stand before the brightest spotlight.
You are already deeper into the shadows than most others.
It's not enough. Just like back then, if Kashchi, if he was in this situation, he'd burrow deeper.
But you are not Kashchi. Kashchi would not have been able to make Lungmen what it is today. It's just that, if Tal really was taught by Kashchi, that doctor from Rhodes Island, do you think she's lying?
I'm not sure. There aren't many people who won't lie. Rhodes Island is good at hiding itself. They feign weakness before us, and will not reveal any secrets. But I would rather believe that Kashchi shaped the current Tallulah. We can't afford the terrible consequences of underestimating the enemy.
Tal.
Because of that, I can't let 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝋼𝍊 do this alone. Kashchi has all the cards in his hand. Even if he is dead, his vision may yet come to pass through his heir. None of this could be what he wanted. The scout team reported that some of the infected who left Lungmen were moving in the direction of the core city.
Azure Light, thank you for following. I hope you enjoy your time here, and I hope you're having a good day.
The core city must stop for a period of time, during which they receive these infected refugees. Even if Tallulah bared her vicious fangs at Ursus, she would not betray a reunion in front of everyone. This is the best opportunity. I will bring the Shadow Guard.
You?
They've already done too much for me. I promised that I'd never ask them to dirty their hands, only to break that promise, again and again. And now, I would ask them to die for Lungmen.
Autunna, how's it going? Oh my goodness, thanks for following. I'm doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. Hang on, if you'll excuse me a second. I'm just vibing. Just reading. I've a might. Reading a lot. Oh, thanks, mate. But how are you?
Hang on, I'm writing something down. I have to remember this for later. My model is breaking because my head is down writing. This shouldn't take very long at all. Just a reminder for tomorrow. How long have I been creating content on Twitch? Almost 2 years now. I think it was late June 2022 when I started. But I think my affiliate anniversary is somewhere in November, December. So yeah, that's about how long. I've been really on and off about it though. I would like to do it more, but I have a lot of responsibilities right now. Hopefully that'll clear up for the most part in a few years. But for now, I'm pretty content with keeping it as I can. Tunisia, thank you for the drink. I will take that. How are you, Tunisia? Are you having a good day? Alrighty. Note. Sticky note. There. I won't forget anymore. I don't think. Alrighty.
If so, I will be with them.
I'm alright. I'm alright. Just, you know, fueling my reading addiction. As per usual. Nothing much, nothing much.
I won't allow it. You doing that would play right into Kashchi's hands. That would not be a win at all. Is it not a stretch to say that everything we've done since regaining Lungmen has played into Kashchi's hands?
We've won before. It was our victory at first, even though it was painful. You and I, Edward, and Cordry. Without us, he would have wiped out this city. I never once regarded this incident as an unfortunate beginning. I won't treat Edward's death as if it was by Kashchi's hands.
Would you rather me treat it as a nightmare?
No. The nightmare should have finally ended when Kashchi died.
Is he really dead?
Maybe he lives on in Tallulah. A qualified successor will allow him to continue his life of chaos. Tallulah is too much like him. For someone who had no children, Kashchi truly received the most suitable seed. Even I can't even if I can treat Calcit's words as fabrications, I cannot deny the facts. There is a conspiracy against Lungman, and it reads too much like Kashchi's handwriting.
I don't believe it. Tal has never been that kind of person. Why is she doing this?
We have no choice but to believe it. Tallulah planned all of this. But if she thinks Lungman will roll over and die, she will find she is sadly mistaken. Lungman will not fall. I won't let any harm come to Lungman.
But you also cannot stop this war. Do you want me to die with you?
Fumizuki? Are you threatening me?
No. That's not what I meant. It's just that...
No, you can't. Only cowards would elevate themselves on the corpses of others. And without you, I wouldn't be able to. Maybe I was a coward before, but not anymore, Fumizuki. I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. I'll find a place for you to hide, be it Lathanyan, or Sargon, or Sami. You can't go back to Higashi. I'll send you to a distant country, to a small quiet town that nobody knows about. I'll hide you where nobody can follow you. My brother, no matter how much he hates me, he won't chase you to the ends of the earth. I know he won't.
But I can't live like that. Do you want me to spend my life alone, Yenwu? Do you want to torture me with your death for the rest of my life? Don't you remember why your sister died?
No, Fumizuki. I want you to live.
Wait, Yenwu. I told you I am fine with it. To die with you would already be the best terrible outcome I can imagine. Or rather, no matter how terrible it is, it'll be a fine ending for me.
Don't say that, Fumizuki. I won't be that kind of person. I won't let you do that either.
But you know you can't stop me. You've never been able to stop me from doing what I want to do.
Fumizuki?
Yenwu, you've always been frank with me. Sometimes you won't tell me anything. When you finally come out with it, I'll always know what you're telling. I'll always know that you're telling me the truth.
I'm working towards partnership right now. No, not really working towards partnership. Well, maybe I am. I don't know if Twitch partners are confined to just Twitch. I do know that affiliates are allowed to stream on other platforms though, which is why I'm streaming on YouTube as well. Mostly for archiving reasons, because I don't have to upload all the VODs myself. But if being a Twitch partner means that I can't work on any other platform, then I don't want it. If I can't do YouTube stuff, if I'm a Twitch partner, I don't care. Hopefully that makes sense. This way he thinks too much of himself. Bonk him. Yep, that's the plan. Bonk bonk. Hang on, I gotta get like a hammer. Hang on. I'm going way too far for this joke. Or not, maybe. Maybe I give up. No, I give up on trying to find a vector image of a hammer to import into Streamlabs and then bonk Wei Yenwu over the head with. That's too much effort for my little thing.
I don't want you to die. But I also don't want Tal to die. I don't want any of us to die. I miss Tal. I'm always reminded of how much she looks like your sister. But she has Edward's eyes. And that temper she had when she was little. I have no idea who she got that from. It's been so many years since I've seen her. I owe all of this to her.
And Hui-che.
Yes, and little Chen as well. Little Chen is gone, and I won't be able to see her ever again. I'll never be able to buy her beautiful clothes and comb her hair into a work of art.
She didn't like traditional attire that much.
But I liked it. How beautiful she will be. But even if that's the case, even if we've said our final farewell, I hope that little Chen can find someplace else to settle down comfortably. That's what I hope. Little Chen. Chen.
Chen's pretty though. You can't deny that.
I know you don't want to rely on Rhodes Island, and I know that you won't hedge all your bets on them. But I want you to wait for a while.
Oh, speaking of Chen, I got a top operator tag like 2 weeks ago, and I got Chen off of it. So that was nice. I'll show you later.
And let them do this, Yenwu. If they fail, then we shall go together. You don't want to have the blood of your loved ones fall on your hands ever again, right? If that happens, I will help you take Tal's life. Then, we will die together.
Fumizuki!
You want her to live as well, don't you? Is this Lungmen a place that wants all of us to die? I would rather never see them again. I would rather never see little Chen and Tal again and forget about them, but I also want them to live on. Just like you. Just like you wanted me to make this decision.
What are the plans I had for my channel toward hitting partnership status? What do you mean by that? Plans for my channel? Like, I have things that I want to do, obviously. Most of them are just playing games. But I want to get a nice background, a nice little setup, a nice VTuber live duty setup. I also want to get like I want to get like one of those foot pedals that you use to swap pages so that I can read light novels on stream. What else? I want to watch stuff on stream, not by like illegal methods that would get me banned, but like more of a I'm reacting to the thing on stream, but I'm watching the thing in Discord, so join me in Discord type of thing. I also want to make music. Maybe do some live streams, but I'm not body confident enough for that just yet. Can't think of much else. I'm sure there's plenty I want to do, like cooking streams, cosplay streams, stuff like that. Yeah. I also want to make videos on YouTube, just discussing things I like and reading. Those are the main things that I want to do on there, at least. Discussing things, reading, and music. That's about it. I don't have super lofty goals. Just enough for me to have fun and have people around to chat with me. That's all I need, really.
Fumizuki, if things pass the tipping point, you must listen to my arrangements. Our lives are not indivisible.
Of course not, Yenwu. I do not solely exist for you. Everything I've done from beginning to end has not only been for your sake. You must see what I am fighting for. Don't dodge the issue anymore. Look at me.
I will stick to my decision.
Do you want to cry? It's fine to cry, Yenwu.
No, Fumizuki. No. I'm fine.
Cry, you big bitch. Crying is good for you.
Be honest. There are people who simply want to rest and find refuge within a city. Why should they suffer needless death? Don't we just want to give them a home? Don't we want all people like us, who have nowhere to go, to have a warm place to rest? Did I not simply want to build a little city where everyone can live with peace of mind? Who was Lungmen built for, the way it is now?
I am no moralist, Fumizuki. But the closer I look, the more I realize that only one death is needed. My own.
Don't be like this. You mustn't.
I will have the Shadow God escort you to Sargon.
When did Lungmen turn into this? And when did I become like this?
Wei Yenwu is so rude. He needs to, like... What's the phrase? I don't know. He needs to suck it up or something. I don't know. You think I know what I'm talking about? Just trust people, right? Oh yeah, Chen. Chen. Chen, where is she? She'll be all the way back here. There she is. Hi, Chen. I have Chen and Lin. So many operators I haven't even touched. Okie dokie. A Discord message, you say? You can message me with that. Okay. Hi. Do. And. Okay. 11:30 a.m.
Leader.
Phantom Crossbowman, I'm glad to see you've returned safely. You brought so many. Are they all our people from Lungmen?
There are so many infected who came back with us. I didn't think we'd meet you here.
We can save a lot of lives making full use of Chernobygg's resources. This core city will be our final weapon to breach Lungmen.
What? No, my leader. Why was Lungmen so different from what we planned? So many of our comrades died back there for nothing. You dare speak to the leader like this?
No, he's right. Many of our dear friends have suffered so much. The enemy left a lot of treacherous traps for us that disrupted our plans. It was a major setback. However, even if our pioneers faced some obstacles, the reunion movement will avenge them. I shall see to it that your wounds, your sacrifices, are made whole again. Worry not. We will be with you, always.
I hope so, leader.
The person you're carrying, Mephisto, is he? Faust sacrificed himself to save him, didn't he?
That's right, leader. With no regard for his own life, Faust used his arts to cover our tracks and give us a chance to escape.
DM? I do not have a DM from you. No?
Oh?
Phantom crossbowmen, my people of reunion, Faust will live on forever in our hearts. Help him down. Mephisto will need to rest a while. I will have some men take you to camp.
Another thing, leader. We lost contact with Crownslayer early on. We haven't heard anything from her. Don't know where she might have ended up. As for Yeti Squad and Frost Nova, they're all...
Truly unfathomably tragic news. Please, allow me some time to myself. Sarkaz, do not let them near any of our reunion units in this city.
How far do we go?
All the way. See to it that they never set foot here. Could they be hiding something? Or have they been digging around? Their team must know something I don't. Maybe that battle was somewhat transformative. Those arts were already exceptional, and he was not talkative. He cloaked himself in his silence. I thought Faust would be the one to survive. But then, this isn't so strange either.
Who are you?
Who am I? What do you want? What do I want? Join you? Fight for myself. Fight? Ah, for the exalted Ursus. Here you were supposed to be the last one standing. Looks like the core city is back up to speed. It didn't stop for long. On the upside, that should have been Reunion taking in a large group of infected migrants from Lungmen. I hope. But we may have to change up our strategy. We can expect the city to make a few more stops along the way until the enemy commander decides to announce her plan. Then she'll stop taking in infected refugees. At that time, should Wei Yenwu decide to attack, the enemy will redeploy their defensive units. We may be exposed in the process and come under attack. I hope our agreement with Miss Fumizuki will buy us some time from Chief Wei. We're already very close to the center of the core city. There are a lot of passages above and below us that seem like they were part of the city's transit system. After the catastrophe, everything stopped working. Does that mean it's impossible for the city to function and even move? Could this be the underground structure Dr. Kaltzit was talking about? Regardless, these passages make good cover for us. The number of enemy guards has nearly doubled in this storage area close to the central district. We haven't seen much resistance since entering the core city, but once we proceed to the central district, we should expect to run into a lot more Reunion forces. The recon and spec ops teams are already in position. So far, so good. Why do we only have 3 teams working together? The recon and spec ops teams both have their own missions. Rydian is leading the recon team for this operation as one of Rhodes Island's communications specialists. Thanks to Rydian, the recon team serves as the focal point for our comms in operation. Even here in the core city, we'll be able to communicate with the other teams. That's because of their hard work. I didn't see them. The recon team always works alone. Outcast, Radian, Scout,
who heroically gave his life in the Chernobyl rescue mission. The elite operators leading the recon teams are responsible for leading their squads alone, identifying and reporting threats, and attempting to resolve them without assistance. Radian isn't as skilled in combat as the other two elite operators, but she is a unique talent at Rhodes Island when it comes to directly influencing the course of a battle. We've got 3 teams engaging in this assault operation. We don't need Radian to trouble herself with combat. As for the Spec Ops team, their mission also avoids direct combat. So you're not going to tell me what it is? It's enough to know that they're necessary. You'll know the details soon enough. Each team makes up a link in the chain of our strategy. That stable structure breeds a stable result. Conversely, our formidable opponent has a tangled and twisted root structure. They pull in nutrients from every level. Hacking off branches does them no harm. We have to set their roots alight before they even know we're here. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure you get it all, Doctor.
Wait a second. Some distant, vague feelings are coming to me. An orderly, unchanging flow, with no conflict. Ironclad, and they're moving. Reunion's guard team. Let's avoid them and find another way. No time to lose. Amir. Dr. Kaltzit. Careful. Can't you feel it? Attention, operators. Protective gear on. It couldn't be. Rosmontis, are you feeling any anomalies? No, I don't think so. This is beyond Rosmontis' arts. You can't rely entirely on emotions, Amir. There is more to feel than feelings alone. When you run your fingers through a head of hair, the first thing you feel is neither longing nor joy. It's something more base than that. Base? You can go back up to the surface from the depths, Amir. Only you can. Then I'll try, Dr. Kaltzit. There's a sliver of energy and a strong scent in the air, like a corpse. No, this isn't a real corpse. Could it be? No. Oh, why? It's Sarkaz arts, thick with the smell of death. A ritual. It's an ancient ritual that runs itself after taking shape. These are not modern arts. Definitely not a modern tactic. Are Sarkaz arts unique? They are. This is very unusual. The Sarkaz we know today can't perform arts like these. I understand what you mean, Dr. Kaltzit. This is an ancient Sarkaz ritual, not a product of the modern science of Originium arts. Our enemy here must be of the purest Sarkaz. These are techniques not known to any modern country, passed down only among ancient Sarkaz and Sargonian nomads. The ritual relies on oropathy infection and the caster's peculiar understanding of Originium. The chaotic energy is seeping out of the Originium core, spilling out and enveloping the entire block. I can't even imagine how potent tempest at the center of the ritual would affect a living being. It wouldn't know the difference between friend or foe. Any living thing would be slowly pulled apart by the waves of energy. It doesn't seem useful for modern combat. The cost far outweighs any potential gain. Cannibalism. The phrasing may seem alarmist, but that's how this ritual is called. It's not surprising that the device at the center of the ritual is called an altar, considering how horrifically destructive it is, that the uninitiated refer to this as witchcraft. I don't think any ordinary Sarkaz mercenaries know how to use these kinds of arts. You would have to have extensive arts knowledge and combat experience from Kazdel to be able to pull off this ritual, and you wouldn't actually need to be a caster. But he's only a Kazdel Sarkaz, not one of the descendants of the ancient Sarkaz still wandering around the world. Dr. Calcit, is this second layer of protective equipment designed to protect against Sarkaz arts? Not entirely. The amount of energy the ritual is producing exceeds the maximum tolerance of our equipment. This ritual can only be completed successfully in a city lost to catastrophe. Our gear will not negate the effects of the ritual. Its power derives from antiquity, and cannot be separated from it. All we can do is mitigate its lethality, and destroy it after clearing the area. A Sarkaz ritual is not only a challenge to modern technology, it's almost as if it's standing to once again challenge the other civilizations of this world, as if the Sarkaz have plotted throughout history. It's a metaphor, yes, but Sarkaz history is more than metaphorical. The reunion element guarding Chernobyl is not a typical group. I've said as much already. Reunion may very well rely on hubs in neural networks to operate as a single unit on a large scale, but for today's purely push strategy-driven environment, Reunion would be something of an anomaly. Imagine if soldiers who could not deal with the infected, with no training in how to fight Sarkaz, infiltrated the core city. They would suffer a crushing defeat. Right. Then, let me think. Dr. Autunna, Dr. Calcit? The places where the enemy performed the Sarkaz rituals must be important locations, or critical transport hubs. They're much more familiar with the terrain than we are. They would have mapped out all the paths long before we could. They must have had defenses in place before we even started our operation. The only advantage we have is our intelligence. We know how they're deployed, and they know nothing about us. So we move quickly to wipe out the enemies guarding this area. The faster we do it, the safer we'll be. Don't let them alert the other guards. Don't even think about an ambush. We can't waste time here. Right. I will help with the assault. Okay. I think. Dr. Calcit, look, I think if... All right. If you don't need my assistance, Dr. Autunna, is there something I can help with? Please help Amir command the operation. You will evaluate the progress of the battle. Roger! Rosmontus, we're moving out. We'll vacate the area after this battle and head to the core city surface. Rosmontus, at least it'll be sunny. Sunny! Look at them. The rest is up to you, Dr. Autunna. I know you won't let us down. Calcit, we won't see that disappointment again. You never step into the same river twice. There won't be a second time. Even with the same person, the same thing, in a different time, will have a different outcome. This world will change. You believe it, don't you? Yes, it makes sense that you wouldn't. But I believe it, Dr. Autunna, a person like that. I know, if it wasn't this time right now, Dr. Autunna would be different. I've seen a lot, so very many. Even if everyone else won't, I can understand. Calcit. If we had a little more time, you and I... You can prove you're not the Dr. Autunna that was stuck in the past. In this time. No matter how, Dr. Autunna, you have to. Fury of the Silent One.
Operation 7-8.
ちょっと待ちやがれ。てめえら若えのだけでどんどん進むんじゃねえ。
Their structures pulsing with a strange energy. What are they? Okay. I know how this works.
敵です。皆さん、手加減無用です。行け！私たちの実力を見せてあげよう。ドブでもがいてろ。何をやってもいいんですよ。行きます。
Okay. This is a nice start. I can put Pine Cone here to defend both sides. Laureano. Konnichiwa. How are you? Huh? Mayonachi! Thank you for the raid! Oh my goodness. Hang on, let me do the shout out. 1 second. Thank you so much! How was your stream? I hope you went well. What were you doing? Hmm? I do not speak Spanish. Sorry. What game is this? Oh, I think I understand. This is Arknights. Okay. Thank you for the raid. Have a good rest of your day, Mayonachi. This seems to be going fine, but I'm losing time. Okay, there we go. There goes a run. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, that should be... There we go. Oh, there's a little bit of lag. Oh, I forgot that Moose would be hit from that position. That's fine. She'll survive. There we go. See? I'm a genius. Nice. Oh! Am I gonna fight and then story? Is that gonna happen again? What does this look like? Oh goodness. Sure, I can hold this with this squad, definitely. Yep, I was right. Read, fight, read. Okay, we're gonna start like so. What? Pea cake! How dare you do that? That's rude,
まだ
pea
努
cake.
力が足りない。
You're supposed to block the enemy, not let it through.
ちょっと待ちやがれ。
Okay, we'll
てめえら
start
脇の
like
だけで
this
どんどん
then.
進むんじゃねえ。
やるぞ。
Stop it.
私から逃げる
Oh,
と
she's getting hurt by this thing. Fuck. Okay, this is more complicated than I thought it was gonna be.
もうちょっと
Whoopsie.
やりたかった。
Uh-oh. Okay, it is just that one there. Good, good. Okay, I need to swap someone out for a medic. Let's start with gravel. For who do we have? Perfumer.
喜んで。
Okay. Don't worry, we totally got this, right?
みんな出撃です。こんな感じでいいの？早くし。お前にかける情けはない。
Okay, you're already coming from over there. So I'll do this.
悪くない位置だね。行くよ。
That should do pretty well. Now they're gonna do... Oh, jeez. I didn't even consider this. Tell me you're not just gonna go straight to the box, right?
はい。今よ。こんなこと。
Oh, you're gonna be a tease. No, don't do that. Oh, shit. Okay.
準備万全。あっ。
シュータ今何を感じてるのか。
あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
Oh, nice. But you're going that way, aren't you? Yep.
こいつは誰の車だって？いや、俺とタイマンが
Okay, good. 8, 9.
私の役目は
Whew.
振るうことだけ。
That's a little better. Okay.
準備万端。当たらないよ。
もうてめえらまとめてかかってきや。
Oh, thank you, Ambriel.
問題なこういう香りは好き？
僕もバッ苦しい。慌てないで。
はい。血がたぎる。
Alright. I think I'm gonna do this,
敵を怖がらせること。
just to be certain.
調子いいな。まだいいのかよ。
Maybe I should have put cutter at the bottom so that when this...
外は危ないからね。分かった。私の目を見て。
There we go.
なんだ、消耗戦をふっかけられて俺がビビると思ったか。
私が？
Oh, damn. That didn't take as many attempts as I thought. Latia! Hello! How are you? Oh my god, tuna stream. Yeah, it's me. I'm here. Whoa, no way. Johannesburg warehouse. What was the time? 12:40 a.m.
With all these warehouses and storage equipment, this must be the warehouse district. If we stay on this path, we'll reach the central district.
Amia, come look. In the warehouse.
What is it? Oh,
Signs of combat using sharp blade-type arts. Made quick work of the 3 reunion guys. Tossed them over here.
still going. Dr. Kaltzit, I'm asking you and the medic operators to take care of the reunion people. They may have important information. And we picked up Madame Chen's trail here. Bloodstains. She's hurt.
Bargained with your chat for a week off from streaming, and now you want to spend the whole week doing nothing? Nothing? What do you mean by nothing? What does nothing mean to you? Because what nothing means to me is lying in bed reading manga. for a college project. I see. Yeah, no, I have one due on... Oh, not a project. I have a small assignment due next Monday. So in a week from now. You don't want to do anything productive? Yeah, no, that's a mood. What do I got? I still have my list. Hang on. Where's my list? Bring back my list. Oh, Violet Dungor. Thank you for following. I hope you enjoy your time here, and I hope you're having a good day. Where's my list? My list here. That's the rest of the stuff that I have to do. So, that's all still there. So yeah, I have like 3 more assignments and a few more quizzes to go. I don't want to do any of that. How are you, Violet Dungor?
There's a trail of blood here, but it stops over there. She got her bleeding under control. Only one person left the scene. It must be Madame Chan. Hold on, Madame Chan. We're coming. Feels like déjà vu. Yeah, Chernobyl was just like this. But Madame Chan was able to take on a rogue reunion team all by herself back then. This time it's totally different. We had a cooperation agreement then, nothing else. I was only starting to learn who Madame Chan was. But here, we're already... Is that a civilian?
Where did she come from? We haven't found their hideout.
This is an Ursus graveyard. Stay alert, but hold your fire. We're a neutral group researching the infected, ma'am. We're here to help you. We mean you no harm. You're a regular infected. Infected? Pah. I'm Ursus. You want to help the infected? Pah. Bullshit. Don't you know what you infected have done to us? Ma'am, we'll keep our distance if you feel unsafe. We'll stay 20 meters back. No, I'm infected too. So I'm not supposed to talk to you like that, right? You'll save the infected? All infected should just die. I should die too. I should die too. If there were no infected, I wouldn't have gotten infected. All they think about is revenge and hurting others. Is that what the infected do? Is that what I should be doing? Amia, comfort her, okay? No, not now. Let her vent. All the painful memories she's built up over the last month are stabbing into her consciousness. 10 out of 10 voice. I wouldn't say 10 out of 10. I listen to these back, you know. But thank you. Oh, jeez. It's time she faces them. This is a chance for her to pull them all out. Do you know who we are here, infected? Infected. Just like you. Alive and dead. The infected who managed to just barely keep themselves alive thanks to reunion, and the countless infected who died here thanks to reunion. But we weren't infected before. They scattered the people of Chernobyl in all directions, then hunted us down. It started as a slaughter, then turned to torture, and finally, they dumped the survivors like trash. I don't even know how many starved or froze to death, but those of us who survived were all infected by constant exposure to Originium. Every last one of us. You infected. You damn infected. Trust us. You don't have to take us to the other patients. We'll leave you what you need for critical care, and then we're gone. I don't trust you. Did Ursa send you? Or Lungman? If it really was, then we'd be dead already. It's you! Amia, scan his ID code. Dr. Kaltzit? Guard, explain yourself. It's been a while, Amia. Dr. Kaltzit. And Dr. Autunna?
Ooh! Hello. Rare drop. Lungman profanity. Yeah, I got the rare drop. That always happens. I always get the rare drop, but I don't need them. I need the blue materials, not the red ones. Sorry. That's just my little... Alrighty. Cursed RNG. I have good RNG, but I don't want it. Maybe the only one. Because you see, I deal in 4 stars. Many of them. Verdant's chilling here because I still don't have the Fucus fibers. And Capra still isn't here yet, so gotta be patient, right? Okay. Mission start. More reading.
God, explain yourself.
I must look exactly like a reunion member, huh?
So you know each other? Right. So everything this quarter said was a lie. You and Reunion have always been on the same side. Isn't that right?
Tati, did you find any food? The people in the shelter don't have long.
What more do you want from me?
Let's get you to someplace safe first.
Stay away from her, God.
I'm staying back. I know things might be hard to explain, but we have to be careful. All the Ursas here became infected of no fault of their own, and they've had a tough time. Most of them are already on the verge of mental breakdown. All it takes is someone to push them over the edge.
We've had it tough? You're psycho murderers, sadistic freaks. Because of you, look what happened to me. Look what I've become.
But if you don't leave right now, the devils will find you. You'll be handed over to Reunion. Patriots' troops have completely pulled out of this area. If you're caught, I can't save you at that point.
Then just let me die. I'd rather die than watch you monsters run rampant. What about gorillas of this so-called Aegis of the Infected? Are they any different from the rest of Reunion?
They are. Without them, we'd be dead already.
Tell me then, right now. If they're just trying to do the right thing, why are they still with Reunion? Why'd they do this to our homes? Why aren't they rebelling? Why aren't they walking out? Why did they do all this even knowing we've been spat on, persecuted, killed?
Why didn't your great gorillas fight back against the patrolling devils? Why? I watched them. They used their own hands to rip, tear. Doom? Any doomers in here? I think that's the wrong word. Rip and... What is the quote? Rip and tear until it is done, or something like that. I haven't played Doom, if you can't tell. Patriot can't be everywhere at once. When Patriot has to command his forces to defend the sanctity of life, something has gone horribly wrong. But as long as the guerrillas still continue to pass through this area, I assure you that the truly wicked in Reunion will not set foot here. Hang on. What is it? Thunder! Kitty. What do you want? No, I've already fed you. Stupid cat. Come here. Alright. I have a cat. Hopefully he'll stay still. That is the difference between Reunion's thugs and Patriot's guerrilla warriors. Patriot, and the Sarkaz as a whole, are much more disciplined than Reunion's ranks. Where are they then? Why aren't they here? When they left, the other infected were so much worse, so cruel. How is that not their fault? If not for the guerrillas, they never would have turned against us like this, right? They're just out for revenge on the guerrillas. You're wrong. The guerrillas did the right thing. And while, as you said, some may be trying to take revenge on the guerrillas, they gave you a chance to survive. So Reunion is retaliating against them, that is all. No. They did more than that. One might say they're even defending your dignity. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw the soldier telling the others to call you by your names rather than your numbers. Isn't that right? And the reason they left us alone was so that we could help you when they were away. Chernobyl has already been cut up into pieces. There are some places that the guerrillas are stationed, but also many where they are not. If no one can maintain discipline, then, if you want to survive, you can only depend on us. And that's even assuming we survive. There we go. Amiya, do you believe what I just said now? No! Cortisco, look, he's Reunion! How can you believe anything coming from Reunion? And what about me? Am I supposed to buy into their bullshit now that I'm infected? Look, the people you said wanted to murder us. Aren't they Reunion? Now that I'm infected, is Reunion suddenly going to take me in and treat me better? How the hell am I supposed to know who's who? And which one of you is going to kill me? You, Reunion, all of you should just... Amiya. Dr. Kaltzit? Don't get worked up.
Kaltzit, we should keep moving.
You. Why are you here? You of all people. Are you trying to eradicate Reunion completely? Rhodes Island, you're really no better. Forget that for now. The Sarkaz mercenary patrol is going to pass through this warehouse soon. If we don't deal with them, or at least hide, they're going to find us and take us away. Not to mention the regular Reunion patrols. We don't have that much time to find supplies. That's why so many are starving and short on medicine. There's a lot of death among the people of Chernobyl. Amiya! Dr. Kaltzit! Also, Dr. Autunna. I really hope you can trust me, or at least find somewhere to hide.
God. Infected Ursus woman. Do you mean me? Infected Ursus woman, I have some honest questions for you. Your accent. You're from the capital of the Empire, aren't you? By the way you speak, it's so old-fashioned. You're educated. I was a copyist at a university before. It's all gone now thanks to you infected. All right. Do you trust the man behind you? Our infected former employee, now with Reunion. Huh? He's your employee? One of Rhodes Island's functions is helping innocent infected survive in a combat environment. Whether or not you are innocent remains to be seen. However... Ah! Dr. Calcit? What are you doing? What is...
Never thought I'd see a day when Monster was after me.
The blade pressed against your throat has an incision angle of only 8 degrees. Another 6 millimeters deeper, and it severs an artery. Miss? Did he truly work so hard to ensure your survival as he claimed? What are you asking? What are you getting at? Did he and his Reunion element, or any part thereof, threaten your life or take any action to harm you? I will deal with him in accordance with your response. Are you threatening me with his life? We had nothing to do with each other. What about him, individually? Did he go along with Reunion and their crimes against humanity?
Dr. Calcit, I'm insulted.
I can only rely on the words of eyewitnesses and victims. Since you claim to have guaranteed her right to life, then I have only the young lady's testimony by which to adjudicate your claim. Welcome back, Sidosk. You gave only your side of the story.
But what she says is also...
She's in a different position. You have power. You can use violence. It doesn't matter what you did with that violence. I felt it. Amiya, it's the Sarkaz. The targets are getting close. Couldn't. But he... Did he or did he not protect you from Reunion? Did he or did he not effectively keep you safe from their aggression?
Dr. Calcit, the patrol is here. It's not the guerrillas. You can't. Don't let them.
You're not making any sense. I'm confident our actions are well within the ethical parameters of Ursus. It was you who made the accusation against him. He did go out regularly. About this time.
Dr. Calcit, let me stop the Sarkaz. Or at least let me get them to go someplace else.
I need an answer. Speak, or we will never know the truth. 24 meters out, in a straight line. Very close. 22 meters.
Monster. Dr. Calcit!
No, he didn't. He didn't do anything wrong. At least nothing I saw. Amiya, Doctor. You put on a good show. Thank you for your time. Done it, Dr. Calcit. I knew it. I think this is 7-10 or 11? Probably? So, I started at... so like 4 by now, I think. Let's go, Doctor. Our next target is Reunion Sarkaz Patrol Team. I'm coming too. Guard, was it? You're wrong about me, but I'll protect you. I'll get your revenge for you. They'll pay for what they did to you, and my family, and the common people. They'll all pay for all of it. (7-10) Flames of the Faint.
ロドス浄化小隊出発。悪い人たちの好きにはさせない。行け！私たちの 実力を見せてあげよう。
Okay.
戦闘態勢に入ります。お前にかける情けはない。ここですか？準備ここは通さないよ。コートキャリブレーション中よ。
Here they come.
このあんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
I should have really brought more ranged units, shouldn't I?
早くしろ。私ならたくさんの敵を引きつけられた。敵はまだまだ持ちますよ。運動無用。お水のお届けだよ。準備ばっちり。当たら敵はまだまだ持ちますか。指示を気兼ねを引く。
Okay.
はい、バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
And they're all going topside now. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay.
あいつらを止めて。準備万端だよ。
悪くない位置だね。
怖くはないわ。家まで送ろうか。
こいつは誰の車だって？いや、調子いいな。まだいいのかよ。
Ow, 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 ow. Pain. Okay, I think we live.
わかった。振り返るな。はい、血がたぎる。
Okay. Easy GG. Very easy. It has been since that one, like that. What was that? What was the one that we struggled that I struggled with for a little bit? The one with 3 separate lanes. By the way, did I know that Virtuoso's event is longer than Lone Trail? No. No, I did not know that. Thank you for informing me of this. This is, such a, yes.
The ritual has no effect on these Sarkaz. But our Sarkaz operators aren't immune. Why? But they didn't look like they were with the guerrilla team. Strange.
Rosmontis, thank you.
I'm going on patrol. Don't thank me. Like Amia always says, you don't thank people for doing their jobs.
Yes, you do. Yes. No. You thank people. That's rude.
The effects of the 𝍊𝋼𝍊 inhibitor will take a while to show, but for now you should be feeling a lot less pain. Take the medicine back to the others. There isn't much, probably only enough for 1 dose, but it will help with the acute symptoms. Did you really come to help us? I'm sorry, but we can't help you much more than this. We have to defeat the leader of Reunion before we can do anything else. Also, if Reunion breaks into a full-scale riot again, I don't think we'll be able to handle them. All those things I said to you, I wasn't like this before. I used to hate you people, but now I'm like you. Everyone hates me too. I very nearly killed him, but without his help we might already be dead. But every time he let us go and find supplies, someone died. I thought for sure that it was proof he was working with Reunion, to toy with us. Even though we're already infected, does Reunion really hate the Ursus so much? People don't need much to indulge in the ugliest side of their nature. Just giving them free rein can contaminate every part of a city. Dr. Keltsit, you scared me. Amiya, you shouldn't be letting these games get the better of you. Just once or twice is enough. You'll spoil our plans if you waste so much time talking.
So, Dr. Calcit, if she lied, were you really going to kill me?
I didn't lie though.
Just hypothetically. Not every infected is so honest after they've been hurt. I've acted on impulse before myself.
Of course not. You're a Rhodes Island operator. I trust you over all others. Let's call it a form of psychological treatment for her. Naturally, the way you and she responded to it proved your innocence.
But that look on your face was so dark and terrifying. I really thought you were going to do it. Your act was way too convincing.
Sounds fine to me. I wouldn't do it, but I'd like to make people think that I would. Dr. Calcit, you really pushed it. No more terrorizing the guard. Fine. Don't worry, guard. If she did go too far, I would have stepped in to stop her. Did all that spike your emotional state? Should I help you recuperate?
Oh, no need. I'd be awful weak if I needed the Amiya treatment after just that. After all, the one I really worry about is the little one standing by the door. But even that's looking better. She and I sorted things out, and I think I get it. But I still can't let go of the time she split a person clean in half with the sweep of a claymore. That's gonna be with me my whole life.
Oh, I know the incident you're talking about. God, did you know she saved 4 civilian lives during that operation? That the military was testing weapons on them. She killed an abandoned weapons-grade experimental caster they'd brought from a Sargon slaver. The entire batch of casters had their pituitary glands surgically removed. The glands were replaced with an originium device that kept them moving without input from their own nervous systems. They were already dead. Only Rosmontis, with her unique fighting style, could destroy the experimental infected organs. She did nothing wrong.
So that's what happened.
God, I think you misjudged Rosmontis the same way that young lady misjudged you. What you look like, and any rumors going around about you, are anyone's first window into your personality. No matter what you did, they'd be looking at you as reunion first. But if we never got past the surface, we'd never know anything, let alone learn to trust. If no one tries to find the truth, then no matter how hard we work to sow its seeds, they won't germinate. Hi, dummy!
God is pretty based. God's cool. Why didn't they make this like an actual character instead of just a random guy? I guess it makes sense that it's not an actual character and just a random god, but still.
And anyway, Rosmontis is right in front of you. Why don't you just ask her?
Ask her?
What do you want to ask?
Rosmontis sure is scary.
Not like that. She won't know what to say.
Rosmontis, what are you here for?
My mission. And, like I said, getting revenge for my family.
I'm done asking, but I don't even know what I asked. I was angry at Azazel before, and now I was rude to Rosmontis. What a mess I am.
But you trust Patriot. Tell us about Patriot and his guerrillas, and about Reunion.
I'm pretty sure Dr. Calcit and Dr. Autunna here can make sense of it. The only reason there's still anyone left alive, why so many Ursus were able to make it through Chernobyl, is because Patriot and his guerrillas, and the people who respect them. When the guerrilla fighters were around, there was peace. Nobody dared to raise a hand against anybody else. Not only did they hand out supplies and resources, but they even worked to make the locals' lives a little better.
Patriot was going to let me leave the city, but I decided to stay, to see how things turned out. I overheard him talking to the leader of Azazel. I think, even if it's all an act, he's at least working hard to keep up the act. Also, Mr. Scout died there to protect me. Patriot respected Mr. Scout.
Scout was an operator who sacrificed himself in Chernobyl. Scout!
Rosmontis?
What happened to Scout? Why can't I remember? He died? This emptiness, is that him? I forgot again.
Looks at Children of Ursus. Oh goodness, there is gonna have to be this. I have not read a single one of those little the small events that are just reading ones. Not a single one I have read. Except Xiaohei's. I read Xiaohei's because Xiaohei's would disappear if I didn't read it. But what vignette? Thank you. That's the word. But no. What I'm getting at, once I am done with the main story up to current chapter, I'm going to have to go back and read every vignette in a row. I have all of the memory fragments for it. I have everything. So never. Hey, I'm making progress now, okay? I'm making good progress. I made it more than halfway through Chapter 7 in 2 streams. You gotta give me credit for that. Right?
But the terminal. How could I forget again? January 3rd. An old man with white hair brought a charred, blackened object. Mechanist couldn't stand after seeing it. The old man nodded and left. Dr. Kaltzer didn't say anything, only patted his head.
Hi, Blur. Nuh-uh. Oh yeah, by the way, is it possible to get to Chapter 13 without Elite 2ing any other operators? Obviously I'll be maxing them out as I go. I already have some in... Oh? It's possible with just 4 stars to complete all of Chapter 13. No, all of Chapter 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. All of that. It's possible. If you believe it, I believe it.
It was Scout's. Scout is gone too. Scout was the only one who didn't even have a shadow, wasn't he? Wouldn't he be the one who came back even when everyone else died? Wasn't he the one with a never-ending story?
I will Amiya to level 1 exactly. Elite 2 level 1. She doesn't need she doesn't need anything else. That's all she gets. I might actually spend money on chips for it. I really don't have that kind of patience anymore. Yeah. I think I might go back to spending on the monthly card and the monthly chips. Also depends on masteries and mods for a few, and if I'm willing to suffer. I'm willing to suffer. I have a roadmap of who I'm maxing out, and I'm planning to go through with masteries and mods as we go. Oh frick, I've just realized that for Ethan module I'm gonna have to do Twilight of Wallamond, I think that was it. And some of them also have stuff like that. I'm gonna have to go through all the old events now, aren't I? Oh jeez. Should I finish Chapter 7 and go back to Granny and the Knight's Treasure? honestly, I started Granny and the Knight's Treasure to get Granny for some reason back when. Oh, right, it was right back at the start when I hadn't decided that I was doing 4 stars only yet. Granny and the Knight's Treasure now that I can beat all the levels with perfect ease, that should be like half a stream tops. I could I could do it this stream. You're drunk right now and you need to do laundry at night. Good luck, good luck. Hang on, wait. Granny is piss low easy. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I think the final chapter is like okay. I think Granny and the Knight's Treasure only has like 6 stages. It is like short as like chapters 1, 2, and 3, and I think that what is challenge mode. No, sorry. The final EX stage is like Elite 1 level 70 or something. Something silly like that. Granny is meant to be the same level as Chapter 3? Yeah. So... Oh, can someone send into the Discord again? Actually, send it into the Discord. I'll pin it this time so that I don't lose it. But the lengths of each of... The thing that tracks the lengths of each of the Arknights stories... Because I want to see that again. Hopefully it's updated by now. Scout. I searched the logs. Scout made me a bow. But that's a toy for little girls. I don't play with toys anymore.
Why did Scout die? Why? 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 Why?
Hang on, what was I thinking? I had a thought just then, and then I lost it. Damn it. Oh, right, the last thing I read, I think, was 𝍊𝑋𝑖𝑠𝑚𝑜. I think that was the last thing I read. So I missed I missed a few things, didn't I? Got to the typos. Oh yeah, I've seen plenty of typos. But yeah, so if I'm starting to read stuff again, what I missed between 𝍊𝑋𝑖𝑠𝑚𝑜 and now? Surely I've missed some stuff, right? Hang on. Arknights, events, research. Right. The first one I didn't read. Okay, so I didn't read 𝍊𝑋𝑖𝑠𝑚𝑜, I think. That's how you'd say that? Eindraumer? Ein, probably. And this was a vignette, right? Right. That's the Icelandic name. The Black Forest wills a dream. That's what it's called in English. It's a vignette one, right? Yes, okay. I'm not counting vignettes, so that doesn't matter for now. So the first one that I missed... I missed So Long Adele. Then I missed Come Catastrophes or Wakes of Vultures. I gotta... but I missed Jesse Alta. I missed the 9-Color Deer rerun? Oh no. Please tell me they'll rerun it each year or something. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. And then episode 13. Okay, so I missed 2 events. Yes, I missed 2 events. Black Forest Will's a Dream. No, sorry, So Long Adele and Come Catastrophes. Those are the 2 I missed. For reading purposes. Time to use a trick you learned. Wake up early, drink coffee, and have a fast heart rate when you wake up. Don't go to the ER, please. Please. That is the last place we want, people. I have been there recently. It is not fun. It's okay, so long Adele was resident sleeper. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. It's for grades, I see. I'll still read it at some point. But also, I'm sure that Jesse Alter's event was pretty good. So I gotta read that one. But, okay, so I didn't actually... Well, I'm sure that they're long events. But I didn't miss that much, which is good.
Rosmontus, give me your hand. Close your eyes, Rosmontus.
Turns out elite operators aren't that different from my teammates. Only reason it isn't a 0 out of 10 because the music is great? Oh yeah. Hang on. What nah, frick. Was this what it was called? Yeah. It's not fair. I don't want to have to wake up from this daydream. It's no fair. I don't want to have to wake up from this daydream. You're my daydream. Love that song. I should really put it on my playlist. Dr. Autunna, I've got something to say. Oh yeah, no, I like the night remix more as well. But they're both good. On your rescue mission, Scout led the recon team. He never knew you like you are now, but he said he knew you before, like Ace. He held back the Sarkaz mercenaries to save my life. Knowing Scout, he could have easily gotten out if he wanted to. He told me to tell you something. Right. I remember it. He said he would never forget fighting by your side.
Huh?
He also wanted you to stop being a commander, but things being what they are, I think you probably can't just sit by and watch. Boss sacrificed himself to save me too. That means I've got 2 elite operators' lives on my shoulders. But Mr. Scout said they didn't die for any one person. They died for an idea. His team did, and so did mine. So I decided to look into reunion. I had to see where things were going and how I could help Rhodes Island. I saw the guerrillas had their own idea, a firm, pure conviction that they were fighting for. They were a little more savage, of course, but they never found joy in violence. That's what I saw in them. If reunion was supposed to be about liberating the infected, then the guerrillas, they were there to exterminate their oppressors. They'd exterminate those who enslaved the infected, and those who threatened the common folk, all of them, to a man. That's because of Patriot. Patriot taught them, led them, and protected them. Before Patriot set out from Chernobyl on a mission, I had a talk with him. Just how old is that warrior?
but he still shared some of his booze with me. It was the first time anyone had treated me like that.
He may indeed be much older than you think.
Have you heard the legend about him leaving Ursus?
I have. He led an entire elite division out of Ursus. The Great Rebellion proved to be fertile ground for all sorts of things that otherwise would have been absurd.
The truth is, there aren't many of those soldiers he led out of Ursus left. Their clashes with the Ursus regulars must have cost them a lot of men. Most of his guerrillas are fresh recruits, people who volunteered to join when they fought in the Northwest Tundra. Their battles, their prestige, and their ideals all won them recruits. And they used to work well with the leader of Reunion, but for some reason, maybe related to the burning hate the infected have for the people of Ursus, things turned out like this. It is what it is. Everyone alive today suffers catastrophes, madness, and death. All kinds of suffering that this world heaps upon them. Tatiana, I remember your name is Tatiana.
That's right.
Does your knee hurt?
What's that?
3 days ago you tripped trying to run away.
It got better a while ago. I'm Ursus. I'm not like whatever your race is. Us Ursus are much sturdier.
I'm glad. It looked pretty nasty. Here I am doing a medic operator's job without any training. I've got a lot on my plate, Dr. Kaltzit.
Patriot is a Sarkaz. He's a Wendigo Sarkaz.
I understand.
Medic didn't come with you?
Why bring her up?
Don't worry about it. I can tell by the look on Rosmontus's face what happened. We've lost a lot of people, but Rhodes Island fights on.
I'm getting the impression that you don't know the core city is on a collision course with Lungmen.
What? Oh, are you talking about helping the Reunion forces at the Battle of Lungmen? Moving the core city is Reunion's only play. I heard about that.
The core city is broadcasting an Ursus identification code.
Huh? What? Hold up. No way. That doesn't make any sense.
He's a Wendigo, which is T-Kaz, but he could have become a Sarkaz. What is the difference? I thought that the special Sarkaz races... I thought that the special races from Kazdel were just, like, branches off of Sarkaz. Hang on. Is that not correct? I could be wrong. It's probably more like Wendigo is the ancestry. I see. But yes, it says that Vampire, Wendigo, Banshee, Gargoyle, Noxera, Damazti, Diablo, Lich, and Cyclops are all sub-races of Sarkaz. Oh, it says here, strictly speaking, the Sarkaz's sub-races are not sub-races but different races of the T-Kaz joined together under one banner. This is evident from their physical differences, which make it difficult for them to be categorized by sub-races. Right. Okay, that makes sense. So they're not... Okay. So there's like... Is Diablo the general Sarkaz? I don't know. different races that have the same ancestry. I believe so. I believe that's what that means. So, all of the Sarkaz sub-races have shared ancestry or something, no? Okay, hang on. Let's do some more reading. All Sarkaz trace their ancestry back to Kazdel, where they were called T-Kaz in ancient times. The Sarkaz are said to be the genuine original inhabitants of Terra, who were expelled from their homeland after the invasion of other alien Terran races. In fact, the term Sarkaz never specifies a single race, as it is actually a derogatory collective term that refers to any non-ancient or non-elder race, but has become a rallying cry for Terran races without a homeland. To this day, Sarkaz are heavily demonized by the other Terran races, who depict them as bloodthirsty warmongers. Hence, racial discrimination against Sarkaz is very common in Terran society. They are called demons or devils as racial slurs, and sometimes exempt from social welfare. Because Sarkaz are frequently dehumanized, some have become the victims of exploitation and other crimes against humanity, such as human experimentation. The T-Kaz race gave rise to two different sibling races of the Sarkaz, the Sancta and the Inasa. However, the Sarkaz deeply hate the Sancta, whom they view as traitors who abandoned them. Okay, so they are generally races that trace their lineage back to Kazdel. But not much more than that.
Now you know why we're here. What's the problem? Makes the Rhodes Island hand gesture for quiet.
Nothing.
You've been talking so long. If Patriot and his men are as good as you say, why is Reunion still running amok here in Ursus? Because Reunion shouldn't be doing this. Huh?
Oh. Cronan! Hello!
God. I think you would be a great help to our operation, since you're familiar with both the local infected and Reunion. Would you be willing to rejoin our team? Oh, but you can't leave yet, can you?
Right. I'm sure you can tell just by looking at me, right, Amia? Sorry. I know I'm about a decade older than you, but sometimes you make me feel like a kid.
Oh, wait, happy birthday, Cronan? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, happy birthday! Wait, hang on, it's not happy birthday. Is it happy birthday? What? I'm confused. It says Cronan's birthday is the 6th of April. But you know what? Happy birthday anyway. Oh wait, no, that's the Twitch birthday. How do I know your actual birthday? That's your Twitch account creation, it says. Never mind. Why does it have candles and a cake then? That's confusing. But yeah, happy birthday, Cronan. Sorry. I am stupid. I don't... Also, I should really work out how to find people's birthdays so I can say happy birthday. Anyway, sorry. But happy birthday. My apologies.
No need to blame yourself. I could even say Rhodes Island will honor your work. But you're in a very dangerous position. Guard, if Reunion falls here, your work to save the infected and maintain their basic living conditions will become much more difficult. Are you at all worried that that could come to pass?
You're gonna go to sleep stream, which is wait, what? I don't know.
No, I'm not. Because Reunion has Patriot. As long as he's here, Reunion won't fall. A lot of guerrilla fighters left camp and gathered up. I'm thinking that's because he may be back already.
Azu stream, bro. You think I know what you know? No, I should have known that Saskage was Azu. Oh goodness.
And I believe that if he's here, Reunion can still change.
But Reunion lacks the impetus to change. Looking at the evidence, Tallulah has certainly not devoted herself to the cause. Chernobygg's core city, the ruins of Chernobyg back there, and the Ursus infected. We can't forget that Ursus's third army is still out there waiting to act. That will make everything drastically worse.
But I know Reunion is relatively strong. And there are a few things Rhodes Island can't handle. This is one of those things. Rhodes Island is a corporation. Dr. Kaltzit has been very clear about that, time and time again. I believe in Boss and Mr. Scout, and I believe in Patriot.
I know.
Aren't you mad, Amia?
Why should I be mad at you? Over things we can't do, and things we haven't done. So much happened these past 2 weeks. We've all changed a lot. But we're not about to turn on each other because of the infected. I think all that happened in Chernobyg and what Guard and I saw were the same.
Correct. I still can't stand hurting people for that. Still can't stand hurting people like that. No matter who's doing it to who. I won't stand for it. If Patriot wants to clean house in Reunion, I have to stand with him, with his men, and with all the Reunion members who believe in Patriot.
We do not consider your new way of thinking to be a threat to our interests. In fact, we encourage all our operators to learn more about the outside world, seek out their own goals, and build their self-confidence. Our ideas are constantly changing.
Thank you, Dr. Kaltzit. Amia.
Oh yes. You can also contact the doctor later. Anytime.
As for my responsibilities at Rhodes Island, Amia, Dr. Kaltzit, will they be more important?
I wouldn't put it that way, Guard. It's more important to decide for yourself what you want to do. And personally, I think that any of us would have done the same in your position. Different people make different choices. If something's important to you, it's important. I hope you find a place for yourself among these Ursus like you wanted. I hope you can protect those deserving of protection. Why are you looking at me?
I'm not. No reason. Just thinking.
Oh yes. Regarding your pay. I'm afraid your work here doesn't support a salary. Sorry. Also, God, please do tell me. If Patriot betrays Tallulah, what happens then?
That won't happen. Patriot trusts Tallulah deeply.
Now what about the other way around?
Dr. Kaltzit?
What if Tallulah betrays Patriot? Or what if I told you we encountered the Reunion commander Frostnova, and by any objective measure are responsible for her death?
Dr. Kaltzit, what are you saying? That's Patriot's daughter.
If we fight Patriot, that would be the worst case scenario, and it's what the puppet masters would want. If Tallulah really is turning a blind eye to, or even allowing the infected to harm innocent civilians in spite of Patriot's stance. I believe that's no longer just turning a blind eye. A lot of infected will make Patriot into a target. Those who don't know the truth, and those who let their hatred get the better of them. And those who want to.
I have to go. I have to tell Patriot. But Rhodes Island, will he be your enemy?
I didn't think things would turn out like this. It's not the obvious step for Reunion to take. Whether Misha or Frostnova, us, Reunion, and Lungman too, we can't let anyone else slip through the cracks. Doctor, we still have a lot to do. Just thinking of what comes next is making me tired. But before that, we have to find Madame Chen. And most importantly, the leader of Reunion. She's the cause of all of this. Right. Team Mantra 2, come in.
The captain has determined the Reunion's communication method. It's primitive, even artificial looking. As for personnel, she's just about done clearing the area. Not the guerrillas, though. They're tough. Should we eliminate them?
No need for that. We're not here to eliminate them, or have them butcher each other. We're not here to stir up internal conflict. They should oppose those who misled them.
Now? That's her question. I'm good.
Naturally, not now. Their spirit is rotten, but their fabrication of a backbone still remains. Take it away, or break it and watch them crumble. That's what we might have done at first. Tallulah was a step ahead of us. She stirred the conflict and fanned its flames. I originally thought that she had gone mad, but this is poison, not madness. The infected and the people of the city will surely rise up. Tallulah gave them a chance to intermingle and build bridges. She must still have a queen on the board, or she wouldn't be so bold. I firmly believe that she wants to destroy Reunion in the most dishonorable possible way. And this is a poison that we must neutralize. But all this hinges on what 𝍊🼼🍊 decides to do. It looks like we've successfully infiltrated the core city. Because what we do next can hardly be called an infiltration, Dr. Autunna. As I said when we started, infiltration is only about 20% of our plan here. To get to the core command tower and the generator area to halt Chernoby's movement, we will have to go through the central district. Now, the enemies in our path are not your run-of-the-mill Reunion, nor are they brutish Sarkaz sellswords. Reunion's running low on leaders. Let's put W aside for now. As a tactician, you should be more concerned about this than about Tallulah, Reunion's tyrant. The infected guerrillas of the northern plains, a thorn in the hinterland of Ursus's 4th Army to the northwest. Since its formation, it has only ever had one leader. Ordinary resistance fighters got slaughtered, but these guerrillas were able to turn the tables on the butchers. Local stakeholders could request the mobilization of a division or two to knock them out, but it would be taken as an admission of incompetence to the generals and state council. The war raged for so long that the infected hiding out in the snow came to call the guerrillas their Aegis. The Aegis of the infected. The Yeti squad was one of its subsets, and its members did not solely consist of infected. The exiles, the fanatics, the maimed, elves, Duran, and Sarkaz, the guerrillas did not fight for the infected alone. Sounds familiar. Oh? It's exactly what you're thinking. Just like Rhodes Island, yes? Just as before, Rhodes Island will benefit from your intuition, Dr. Autunna. You're not mad? Why do you look into my eyes when you say that? There's nothing to see in these eyes. In an unexpectedly apt analogy, the guerrilla fighters also trust only one commander, and embrace only that one commander. Yes, Doctor, this guerrilla force is another sort of Rhodes Island. But their leader, no. Dr. Autunna, prepare yourself well, or you'll regret it. Even though one of our objectives is to clear a path through the central district to the bridge and the generator area, for your own safety, I still hope you and Emiya will not face him. But if this is all inevitable, then I can only repeat what I just said. Prepare yourself well, Dr. Autunna. And before you face him, you must prepare to face his guerrillas. I rarely offer my advice to others, Doctor, but that is Patriot 𝍊𝋼𝍊𝋼𝍊.
Hang on, I have the Arknights text read. Frick. It's in Chinese. No, not main. Oh, nice. Word/character count of each chapter. It doesn't have them translated. Oh no. Apply setting? Can't translate this page. Great, thanks. Oh, here we go. Global server EN. Okay, so Lone Trail is slightly longer than Chapter 8. What is Chapter 7? Chapter 7 is Birth of a Tragedy? No. Okay, hang on. Shatterpoint is Chapter 9. Whirlpool, that is Passion. Quiet Under the Thunder. Return to Mist. This is Birth of a Tragedy. So this is 44,000 words. Okay. That's actually not too bad. But we go back down. Down, down, down. Granny and the Knight's Treasure is 9,000 words. I probably read that much today. Let's see. Then there's Heart of Surging Flame, which is Ceylon's, which is 21,000. Great Chief Returns. Operation Originium Dust. Really, Code of Brawl is higher count than all of those. Anything under 30,000. Okay, Code of Brawl is the highest under 30,000. I think anything under that count is a pretty easy read, and anything over that count is a slog, basically. That's sort of where the dividing line is, in my mind. Alright. Still. Another block. No, no! I have to tell Patriot. If Tallulah lets these people strike at the guerrillas, then the guerrillas will be killed by their own. Patriot is the only level-headed one left in Reunion. Where do you think you're going? You? Sarkaz. What brigade are you with? And what business do you have in the Central District? Explain it to me. Or maybe you're with the old Wendigo. You. The prey ran right up to me on his own. What did you learn, weak little infected outlander? Jeez, that was a long end of chapter. Hang on. Birth of a Tragedy, yep. Here we go, 7-Eleven. Oh! No reading. Intriguing. Alrighty. We begin. Oh, no you don't. Oh, I can't place things there. Hang on. Um.
何をやってもいいんでしょ
このおバカ、うちの子たちをいじめないで。
I should place Estelle, but I don't have time. Okay. Oh, that spot is. Oh, I should have thought this through. I should have thought this through more.
これが戦場というものね。
Okay.
慌て苦しい
Okay, I can always swap that out for Estelle later. Then we place these two here.
大戦に入ります。準備万端。
Keep it simple. Keep it vanguards. Nice. Now this guy is gonna suck. Okay, I can place here. Okay, you're going that way. That kind of sucks. I don't like that.
やるのか。お前にかける情けはない。
Okay, never mind.
問題の
That's
そういう
easy.
香りは好き？あんたなんかに負けない。
One of them is easy. Good, good,
お
good.
前家まで送ろうか？
Okay,
ここですか？
pop that there. Nice.
俺とタイマン張るなんて肝が座ってんな。
This is probably a simple one, right? Hmm? Oh, he expands the thing, I see. Well, that's frustrating.
このおバカ、うちの子たちをいじめないで。
Oh no, he just does it himself. He doesn't expand it. Okay, save that.
調子いいな。まだいんのか。
家まで送ろうか？
Nice.
僕ももう警告はしたからね
おっ、血がたぎる。問題ないわ。ほら、しっかり。
お前はもう戻れないんだよ。
調子いいな。まだいんのかよ。
はい、バッテリーは
One
まだまだ持ちますよ。
2. That should be plenty. Oh, this is way easier than I thought it would be.
来た、あいつらを止めて。
Moose finish.
もうてめえらま。
気がねよ。引く。
Moose MVP, as usual. Good, good. Oh, and new reading after.
ごめんなさい。戦うのが
How intriguing.
じゃないんですか。
Will the next one be the same? No, it won't be. Stained 2. Or it will be. I have no clue anymore. Oh geez, it's this stage. I remember this stage. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna start like this.
行くよ。
I think that's the most sensible start. Okay, I want to drop a Ren here. So, would this be reasonable? Okay, maybe not right this minute.
戦闘態勢に入ります。準備万端。当
Cool.
たらないよ。
That's a lot of them. Okay, let's put...
もうてめえらまとめてかかって
Okay, now I can retreat. Good, like that. Okay, so they're coming from that way. Right.
僕も
Should be simple
警告は
enough.
したからね
Okay, so now pop you
射撃
here.
お邪魔ジョール展開っと。
You're going that way. I see. I don't have anyone who can defend that spot over there. I guess we Estelle.
私な。
Oh, you're gonna be annoying, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You bet you are.
ないからね。
Alright.
準備あいつらを止めて。
I need to place yeah, I need to place Perfumer as soon as possible.
怖くはない
We'll just do this.
なんだ消耗戦
Perfumer's passive will do the most healing here. And we'll pop Moose here.
怯えたりしませんわ。
to deal with these guys, because Moose can take that so easily.
僕の番もう警告はしたからね。
もうてめえらまとめてかかってきやがれ。
Now the question is, who gets to down here? Oh no, it's that goes down there, that goes that way, and that goes that way? I think? What is this about then?
え、ほら、しっかり家まで送ろうか。来た来て、当たらないよ。
Jeez, that's some damage. That's for sure.
慌てんもう警告はしたからね。
ここですか。
Oh, there's roadblocks on this stage. I'm so clever. Just so clever, you know.
やるの
I'm the most intelligent. I'm the mostest intelligent. Okay, so basically we just build everything around this choke point, right?
あ、ここね。くるっと一回で。
No moose. Okay, put Vigna here. She can only block one.
いくらでも声を出すわ。地盤を引く。指示をはい。地盤を。
Okay.
悪くない決めだね。
And then you here.
鍵開けの仕事じゃねえのか。
Oh, goodness. Nice.
無駄玉はなし。完璧。
Alrighty. Making our way through Chapter 7 pretty fast. Ah, here we go. Chanabeg Central District, 1:20 p.m. Rydian, this is Kaltzit. We're on the edge of the Central District, 410 meters out from the warehouse, 1767 southwest. Are you in position? Is the operation going according to plan? Unimpeded? The situation on the ground seems to be in line with our expectations. Reunion has deployed the guerrilla fighters at hubs throughout the core city and stationed Reunion regulars or Sarkaz mercenaries elsewhere. It would be unwise to spread the defenses thinly across the entire map. They will gather their elites in few key locations. That's what I would do if I were leading Reunion. Dr. Kaltzit, I know you would want to speak with Radian, Amir. Patience. I too. We're on a mission. Next time, okay? Okay. Rodrigo, hello. How's you? Radian, I have Amir here for you. Right. Radian, this is Amir. What kind of operator is Radian? How are you? Hello. That's a cute hello. Well, you saw how Amir and Rosmontis reacted. Our younger personnel love Radian, but she may be a little too warm and friendly for adults. The adolescents have the most trouble with her. Why? Their need to self-actualize tends to conflict with Radian's persistent motherliness. I generally avoid putting them in the same team. You should check the manual for such details when planning. Right. I saw. Radian. Yes. That's correct. No, that's not a standard tactic for guerrilla fighters. It's more like... Like a military? Yes, like the doctor said, Radian. Reunion has mixed things up a bit, but you can still see the shadow of the Ursus military here.
They've undergone strict military training. Yes, that's likely. The core network of Reunion personnel could be infected who have received Ursus military training. They're the only ones who could gather up such a large group of infected. It's clear that this battle won't be an easy win for us. No, I'm fine. Rosmontis and I, all the Rhodes Island operators, we all wanted to be here. Uh-huh. It's okay, Radian. I have Dr. Autunna and Dr. Kaltsit with me. All right, Amia. It is time to begin. Right, okay. Radian, it's up to you and Dr. Kaltsit. First things first, we have to make good use of our comms. Team R4, activate your equipment. Radian, it will take Rosmontis 10 minutes to cast her arts. During that time, we cannot lose comms for even a split second unless we determine that we have to disconnect. Continued use of Originium arts will cause you discomfort, and if the nausea becomes unbearable, you are to immediately take the supplement I formulated for you. Moderate dizziness is a side effect. It won't harm your nervous system, but it will massively drain your strength. Be careful not to overdose. After the first 10 minutes, you can take intermittent breaks. Do not overexert yourself. We are asking a lot of you, Radian. Rosmontis, all of the enemy's messages will be sent to your portable terminal via Radian. Feel them and log them. Should their location change, you cannot lose them. Seize their feelings and log them again. Reach out with your body, Rosmontis, and picture yourself roaming the city. I understand, Dr. Kaltsit. Amia? I know. You have your work cut out for you. If anything anomalous happens, I will stop your casting. The instant you feel any pain, let me know. Rosmontis, I'm going closer to you. Yes, I'm ready too. I'm not scared, Amia. Don't be scared of me. I won't. I'm not scared of Rosmontis. We won't be scared. Hi, Nyan! Good morning! How are you? They touched foreheads. Amia is stabilizing Rosmontis' emotions. You may not want to look directly at them, Dr. Autunna. It is unwise for any but the most tragically afflicted warriors to look directly at the expansion of the essence of Rosmontis' arts. Excuse me? I figured you'd realize it sooner, or that you'd already knew but hadn't indicated as much to me. But yes, Dr. Autunna, Amia's battles, both physical and mental, have been far beyond what any human being should have to endure. What have you done? 2 or maybe 3 would be okay. The more people to share the burden, the better. Dr. Autunna, I'm not talking specifically about a memory or a battlefield experience. This refers to demands on both responsibility and physical ability. If you'd like, you could hold Amia's hand to share that burden. No, not today anyway. You and I have another urgent task. We need to buy them precious time. A pharmaceutical company investigates the root cause of a problem, adapts to the environment, allocates functions appropriately, and looks for a breakthrough. Our target is smaller and more precise than a conventional battle. A small tactical assault team's work is closer to a surgery than it is to a firefight. What the warmongers can't do falls within our area of expertise. Rhodes Island is going to take out the enemy command in the core city. All our objectives center on rooting out the cause of this disease. But even if we excise the cancer, if the cause of the problem remains unknown to us, it will not be fundamentally solved. Dr. Autunna, I do hope you will give this due consideration. Who are our patients? The normal infected? The Ursus who are infected? Reunion? Or this city? And where is the cause of this disease? Wrong? A pharmaceutical company makes boatloads of LMD. You see, normally, yes, but Rhodes Island seems like more of a charity case. I mean, people work for their treatment, sure, but they work for Rhodes Island for their treatment. So they don't actually get any money. They get
they get labor for in exchange for their medication, but they don't make money. Oh, you mean an on-Earth pharmaceutical company so that the CEO can buy another yacht? Yeah. Can they not? Can we just, like, slap some sense into them and say, hey, people are dying. Can you, like, lower these prices? Maybe? Sorry. I get very, anything got to do with medication, food, or housing, I get very, frustrated with. As I think that does most of the population at this point. It's no sense still eating 2 meals a day. And where is the cause of this disease? We've discussed how Reunion is not maintaining the city's communication networks. It has become clear that Tallulah deliberately kept originium clusters from the catastrophe in the city to maintain a state of chaos. That will massively disrupt our communications. Even our most advanced equipment will not function under these conditions. But now, thanks to Elite Operator Radian, we can make use of the otherwise chaotic airwaves. That leaves us with a direct, reliable method of communication and a tactical advantage. One advantage isn't enough. True. You saw the runners carrying megaphones. The guerrillas used these antiquated methods to carry intelligence and orders in encrypted messages. We have yet to properly map the movements of these runners, but the Rosmontis is working on it. Their transmissions may not be instantaneous and are limited in range, but it is the most stable and disciplined method in a hostile environment. Can you guess what's wrong with this method? The squad can't survive without its head. Correct. The real commander's location is hidden. What would you do in that position, Doctor? I'd have to cause some chaos first. Correct. Now we've focused our thinking. This is another tactical advantage. Doctor, the arts Rosmontis is releasing will show us the location of every runner and their patrol routes. She will expand her consciousness and capture every physical structure within range. At the same time, her mental state will grow increasingly chaotic. Amir is working to flatten these emotions. Radian is the core of our communications. With her arts, we can communicate unimpeded for short periods of time. We just need to wait for Rosmontis to finish her part. Then we go. For now, the guerrillas know nothing about us. They are completely unaware that we are targeting their communications, or that we are able to work against the ancient Sarkaz witchcraft. We do have our methods, limited as they may be. After striking the runners, the guerrillas will respond. Within a half hour, they will have new runners working, and they will be hardened against further attacks. They will be on high alert, and may not have weaknesses to exploit. What's more, we will have exposed our positioning and tactics, putting us in a difficult situation. However, we only need to execute a single surgical strike. With that one blow, we will force out their command unit. The guerrillas won't be expecting another infected Spec Ops team. This is a tactical advantage. I'm more concerned with implementation. Will it work? I'm not going to exaggerate. Dr. Autunna, even with our 3 tactical advantages, we are more likely to fail than succeed. Hang on, gotta take a drink. I lowered the cost of drink for that reason. I want more people to send it. Then why do it like this? Because anything else would be even less likely to succeed. Rosmontis should have started her search. Hold your breath and don't look.
First, I found 3. Rosmontis, you're okay. Come here, a little closer. 4. Your ear. I'm running my finger over your ear like this. You can hear it. These are just fragments of your imagination. And you've seen it all before. 5. Doctor, are you afraid of getting hurt?
Huh?
These 3 teams will be split up for the fight. Each will be responsible for enemy teams and crippling the runners that in a different sector. We cannot give them a chance to get the word out. Each of our squads will also redistribute the power projection, which I have already planned for, don't worry. As for you, you're with me. Me? Bring your security specialist. You can't refuse, I think. The guerrillas' equipment is of excellent quality, similar to that of the Ursa's military, and they keep to discipline and tactics even more harshly and efficiently. Sarkaz, Ursus, Liberi, and other races all united under a single banner. You are safe only under my protection. I don't want Rosmontis to kill you by accident, and I don't want Amir to distract herself trying to protect you. And Radian you haven't even met. You can't cause trouble with me. Wait. Rosmontis? Radian, sever Rosmontis' connection now. Amir, her mental state. But, Rosmontis, the scene I reached out to was stable. Nothing strange was happening. It shouldn't have. It's falling? She's looking at the sky. Lost. She's lost. She's falling. Body temperature dropping, shortness of breath, sharp decrease in endorphin levels. Does she need the injection? This isn't like Radian using supplements to replenish her energy. Rosmontis' arts throw off a balance inside her body, but not an entirely biological one. Injecting steroids to increase hormone production can seriously disrupt her endocrine system that could result in a failure of her inhibitor functions. You left me. Why, I have to. Why did you leave me? But this is very bad. Bad is not an excuse to indulge my incompetence. Dr. Autunna, I will not resort to emergency measures that can cause permanent bodily harm, no matter how effective they may be. Rosmontis' problem is not biological. She is the only one who can solve it.
Disable your boo-womp in what? Inhibitors? Huh? I don't even know what that means. I'm scared. Should I be scared? Am I scared? No, I don't think I'm scared. That's a good thing. Alright.
Rosmontis. Rosmontis, look at my hand. Dr. Kaltzit. Look at Dr. Kaltzit's hand. My hand is stroking your face now. Look. Dr. Kaltzit is here. Look at me. Rosmontis, Kaltzit doesn't have much time to stay with you. Neither does Amir. Outcast, Misery, Blaze, or anyone else. But for now, Amir and I are here. Keep pushing, Rosmontis. Walk forward. Yes, Rosmontis, over here. Walk this way, on the deck. It's very hard, I know, but Rosmontis, this is the deck. You can step on it. You won't fall through. This is Rhodes Island. We are here with you. I'm here with you. I know. Her breathing, it's stabilizing. Dr. Kaltzit, give me the data. Okay. Radian, connect Rosmontis' terminal. She's okay. I'm sure. Do it. 2nd. 7. I see. Rosmontis is standing now. Her consciousness is peaceful and harmonious. Ah, it's like a fluffy basket holding her dreams. We're fine, Dr. Kaltzit. Fluffy basket? Cute. Amir's turning red, Dr. Autunna. I didn't want you to see that. It's okay. Okay. Again? Again. Amir, let's go forward a bit. I can feel it. Dad. Dr. Kaltzit, I found them. All of them. We're ready. Yes, thank you. And thank you, Amiya. Don't thank me for doing my job, Rosmontis. No need. You know I love saying that, don't you? Uh-huh. But you took me to the bridge. And to the mountain. And the clouds were so pretty. It's a long road. Let's go, Amiya. You can go down. Radian, split the connections. You can take 5. Amiya, Rosmontis, keep the channel clear. Okay, now. Right. That's gotta be a typer. Radian, Dr. Kaltzit, Rosmontis. Time to fight. It looks like you have something on your mind. Your tone is much softer than it used to be. That's not what you're thinking. But if you'd like, I can be harsher with you. I want to talk about the silver-haired girl. You were very lucky back there. Taking a step back, it may be that Rosmontis likes you. She controlled her outburst. Otherwise, you would have been Otherwise, you would have bitten off your own tongue watching Amiya and I guide her and seeing the manifestation of her arts. Rosmontis was born in a lab. She did not suffer the same tragedy as most experimental infected. She did not die from the increasingly cruel experiments. As the project moved forward, she gradually crushed the entire facility. The lab did not destroy her, she destroyed it. Her arts are tied to her mental state. The group that found her and smuggled her to Rhodes Island has made it clear that Rosmontis does not exist. I know what you're thinking, and no, through force or coercion, I would never allow an individual who has been through that to become an operator. But Rosmontis herself chose responsibility, training, and companionship. With her subconscious arts usage causing constant damage, the caster operators decided to train her. She had to mature faster than the others, which she fortunately wanted to do. We didn't want to abandon her to the wilderness. We did not want to inject her with suppressants. And we certainly didn't want Rhodes Island to be reduced to a heap of pulverized shrapnel. This solution was our last resort. We have to train her to use her arts rather than indulge or imprison her. She's like Amiya in some ways, and unlike her in others. Elaborate? Then let me finish, please. They are alike in that they will both fight to the end for other people. As for how they're different, you know Amiya has never wanted to make enemies. Even when forced to do so, she fights back her tears, reluctantly destroying her enemies. But Rosmontis, I could say, Doctor, that Rosmontis, she's never given up on a mission. Faced with any situation, she handles it appropriately, and wins. That is our simultaneously reasonable and incomprehensible annihilation specialist, Rosmontis. She is an elite operator for no other reason than she met the standards across the entire battery of tests. The operators who feared her came to know what she was really like and ultimately put their lives in her hands, because she protects them with all her power. If Blaze won the respect of our people through leadership of her team, Rosmontis fought for their respect. She heard their expectations and exceeded them. But there are practical considerations to her participation here. There are other operators with detection arts similar to Rosmontis's, with different casting conditions. Rosmontis can do more than just locate. You've seen the way she fights. Dr. Autunna, we allowed Rosmontis to join this op because she is the best operator for the job, and because she believes as much herself. Her arts are also enough to help Amiya and I face the leader of the guerrillas, Patriot of Reunion. Yelena's... Dr. Kaltzit, the abandoned trolley station, behind the fallen restaurant sign, the gate of number 4 secondary school, 3rd floor of the town hall clock tower. Acknowledged. Copy. I'll go to the town hall, Dr. Kaltzit. Then we'll go to number 4 secondary school. Doctor, move. I'll help you command, Dr. Kaltzit. Precisely. Rosmontis, Amaya and I will deal with the runners, and you, Dr. Autunna, you will command our 3 units and slow the guerrilla fighters. Remember, we target only the enemies we can target. Once the guerrillas regroup, we fall back. We are here to complete our objective, not to entertain some fantastical idea of a direct fight. This will be a protracted battle. We could suffer casualties or even total defeat. If that happens, we could be facing a new Dark Age for the infected. The best possible outcome for us could be that the command squad does not appear. We head straight for the command tower and the generator area, leaving the reunion infected to handle their own problems with the infected. But he won't. Not this guerrilla commander. He won't lose control of the battle and watch his team fall apart. It's not faith alone that keeps his people together. He has the strength to live up to his name. After this battle, if all goes well, we will commit everything to a conflict with their command squad. We will face down 𝍊🼼🍊🍊.
Goodness, here we go.
みんなくれぐれも安全にね。夜ご飯までに終わりゃいいけどさ。いけ、私たちの実力を見せてあげよう。
I didn't bring a caster. I am so smart.
早くしお前にかける情けはない。やるのか。
Here's what we're gonna do.
悪くない位置だね。
鍵開けの仕事じゃねえのか。
So this loops? Hang on. That goes to here. Correct. That goes to here? What does that mean? So this guy is stuck here forever and these two aren't?
来た来た、このおバカ。うちの子たちをいじめないで。
僕の番苦しい。
なんだ、消耗戦をふっかけられて俺がビビると思ったか。
Oh no, that one goes to here, that one goes to here. Cool. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum.
当たらないよ。離れて。指示をどうぞ。普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。戦闘態勢に入ります。離れて。
Oh, there we go. Wait, what? No, 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 you can't do that. Okay, so I have to use ranged units to kill that. Okay, so 𝍊🼼 won't be enough. And I should bring casters. Okay, so this is fine. Pinecone's probably a good choice. I probably don't need Estelle for this one. I will swap Estelle for Click. Yes. Then, weird that Rosmontis cares about the Doctor TBH? I don't think so. I don't think it's particularly weird. Was pre-amnesia Doctor not aware of her? I think, well, consider Rosmontis' terminal. Consider that she doesn't seem to know much about the Doctor. So, it seems that Rosmontis' opinion of the Doctor is only based on the current Doctor, and Rosmontis really trusts Amaya, which means that she likely trusts the Doctor, like, by, what do you call it? I'm sure you know what I mean, though. Or what, at least what I'm trying to say. You come up here. J? Okay, how much? Does J have the highest DPS? Maybe. Attack plus 60. I don't need silence. I just need attack. Which means that I need more Vanguard, I think. No, I should be able to make do with this. Alright. Let's give this a go. We won't deal with that top shield guard yet. It seems like it won't move for a good while. Which means that we're free to take out the bottom one with J first. We'll do something like this. And then this. Maybe I should have put PK here and then... Oh, whatever. That doesn't matter right now. We need to kill this guy. Okay, Aran face up. And then medic. Yep. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. PK leaked. Damn it. Okay. Yep. Alrighty, alrighty. So like that, is it? Okay, I see. I don't like either way. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, either way kind of sucks. Like so? Okay. Click. Pinecone. Death stream. J. There we go. Oh, the heals can't reach over here. Ick. Okay. Okay, I think I can keep J here now. I don't need click. Ambriel. That's gonna hurt. Okay, don't need Ambriel. Go. Alright, and then we just...
ちをいじめないで。
準備できたか。
戦場は墓場よ。指示を
Okay, good. I think we're good.
絶対後悔しますからね。
Lucky J is strong enough.
奥の番奥の番苦しい
That made things a lot easier.
はい。うわ、本当にやってる。ドローン飛べー。
Oh, goodness.
よかったわね、ドクター君。
Hmm. I think we'll end on this one tonight. Unless there's no reading. Oh, well. I guess we're not ending on this one.
目的地はどこでしたっけ？行くよ。
早くしお前にかける情けはない。
準備はこのおバカ。うちの子たちをいじめないで。はい。
どうしやすか。
はい。デミはまだまだ。
やるのクズだ。
お水のお届けだよ。
Uh-oh, bomber time.
このおバカ。うちの子たちをいじめないで。
Let's do this first. Then we can just place J up here, I think.
行ってみましょう
Now we wait for DP. Oh no. Okay, 18 is plenty.
怯えたりしませんから。火花を引く。準備は当たらないよ。
やるのお前にかける情けはない。
はい、普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。火花を引く。ムースだって戦えます。指示を火花を引く。
Moose isn't fast enough on her own. Lucky I have a Ren here, which works when the shield guard is attacking Scavenger, but not when it's directly on Amiya's tile. Amiya's whatever that tile is. Moose's tile. I'm stupid. Ignore me. You should ignore everything I say. Why you haven't worked this out yet? I have no clue. Okay. I'm completely incomprehensible.
教えて今何を感じてるのか。
デミはまだまだ持ちますよ。火花を冷たいお水をかぶって目が覚めた。いや確かに。絶対後悔しますからね。はい、デミはまだまだ持ちますよ。
Oh jeez. Well, there we go. And click.
はい、火花を引く。
Oh jeez.
ワンダフル。このままノーカットで作戦記録に使えるじゃん。
Oh! Hey! Some aggregate cyclotine! My first one! You know, I can get the other materials. I just have to farm these stages forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Uh-oh. when you run out, you know what, it's fine. I'll use this, and if I have to use more, sorry, if I am not out by the end of the night, then I'll what's the word? Annihilation. That's the word. That one there. Okay, I see.
やるぞ
Now you're just gonna stand on that tile, aren't you? Yes, you are. Thanks. Oh, Jay. That's a. Oh, that's not a. That. Come on. That's got to be a tile that I can use, right? Okay. We'll block them out the gate, right?
早く勝負でもがい
Around here. I have nowhere. Oh, I should have put her here. I have nowhere to pine cone now.
準備万端だよ。
Okay.
当たらないよ。
I might. No, but then I have nowhere to medic. Okay, I have to do this then, I guess.
水場の清掃なら得意だよ。
And then this?
鳥のようにここでしっかり支えます。
僕の番
That seems like the only plausible way.
してるのか
Okay, here is a safe spot. Good. That guy sucks. I don't like him.
お前にかける情けはない
Oh, cool. There is a spot here for Moose.
外は危ないからね。指示をどか。バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。万物を潤すのがお水だよ。
Okay, cool.
だって戦えます。はい。気兼ねを引く。
Okay, we'll do this. Okay.
まだいいのかよ
Now that's gonna suck.
ドクターの言う通りにするよ。
僕の番し
Good.
今
Just
何を
enough.
感じてるのか
あ、家まで送ろうか。 はい。普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
もうてめえらまとめてかかってきやがれ
早く勝負でもがいてろ
ドクターの言う通りにするよ。私の娘を
No.
言うことだけ。
Not this late. I'm not losing this late.
指示をどうぞ、ドクター。
慌てんと教えて今何を感じてるのか
Oh, jeez.
もうて
Oh, goodness. There we go.
かかってきやがれ
あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。はいはい、ちゃんと聞いてます。
Hey, son.
三枚よろし
Jay doesn't out heal, but he should be able to stall for long enough for Flick to get this done. Nice.
無駄玉はなし。完璧。
We are making progress. Should I... Hang on. 7-16. Do I just finish this today? No, because surely, right? 16, 17, 18's the boss, and then there's 2 more readings. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 readings. That's about 2 hours. Yeah. We'll end here for today. We made some good progress. We were all the way back here. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stages. That is an event's worth of stages. That's I think we did very well. Very well today. And still not enough, because not 500 enemies. The defeat a total of 1 enemy leaders in main story stages is taunting me right now. Ooh. Gimme. Gimme. Damn it. That's why it got pushed over here. I was confused for a second. Alright. Some quick base stuff while we work out who to raid. Who are we raiding? Who's even streaming? Let's do some investigation, shall we? Vega, Duck, Azu. Yeah, we'll probably raid Azu. Raid channel. Azula. Start raid. I said. Oh no. Don't break. Raid. La. Start raid. There we go. Thank you everyone for coming tonight. I hope you enjoyed it here. And I'll see you all on Wednesday. Because I have things going on tomorrow night. Catch ya!